Ooh. Hi. Hey, big dog. Thanks for the thumbs up right away. I love that. How you doing today? I just got in from a very, well, I guess it's only Sunday. So yesterday was really busy for me, and this morning was busy. I just got in, and I'm just getting settled in. Hi, hey, Amara. That's good. Yeah, I just settled in. And I said, what better way to get all settled in is with a nice hot bath, because I wasn't home last night. Just spent the night out. I decided not to drive because here we actually got some snow throughout the night. So I didn't want to take the chances, and my friend was like, no, better stay in and just leave first thing in the morning, because as you know, I had to get that car back on time, and I did all of that. And I had a really good time last night. We actually went out. This is in another town though. But yeah, we went out and I gambled a little bit, lost all the money. It's like I got up, and then when I feel like I'm winning, I want to keep going. And then I should have just cashed out while I was ahead. Yeah, I had two of those situations. So yeah, I probably lost like a couple $100. Yeah, I mean, my friend gave me money to gamble with, and then I got so into it that I actually went in my own wallet and put out. I was on a roll. I was on a roll. But I wouldn't have did it if I wouldn't put myself in a predicament where it was my last 100, or something like that. But I was on a roll. It was the drinks, guys. It was the drinks. I felt like I was about to win. Hey, thank you, CJ. I appreciate you so much. Oh, so you guys had your anniversary. Cool. Yeah, so the bar had, bar tabs, and um it had a few machines in there, and I just knew I was gonna hit for 2K at least. And nope, they got me for 200. So I got up when I put the first 100 in. I got up to like 320 or something like that. And when I got up there, I was like, oh, it's on, because you're thinking like, oh, if I got this far, I can go further. And that's the problem with gambling right there. That's how they trick you. They give you a little bit, and then they sometimes take it back. They thought they had one. Yeah, so did that, had some drinks, had a fun time. It was a fun time. It was good. It was one little altercation. That's why I had in the title the weakest link. Um, it was like a lady in there. She was drunk, and she was a little belligerent. And I guess she just, needed attention. You know how some people are like that. They just need attention, or, probably because lack thereof, right? And she was feeling herself doing the most. And it was just a classic case of the weakest link. The loudest in the room being the one that, the loudest is the brokest, or the weakest. We went to Marriott Hotel here in West Palm. Ooh, and we stayed in the master suite. That's what's up. Yeah, I got some people in West Palm Beach. My niece lives there with her dad, actually. Yeah, and my sister, she actually moved here from there. So, yep. Yeah, cool. West Palm Beach. Yep. So, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, then I gambled a little bit and that went. But the drinks were good and it was positive vibes for the most part. Me and my friends, and we had a good time. And I'm so happy I didn't drive last night because this morning I drove and it was a little bit of a residual from the storm. The roads were kind of clear, not quite, and I can tell it was rough. And when I was younger, like in my 20s, I could just do that stuff, man, no problem. Like driving through the snow, I could just speed and I had total control. And I probably still do. I think I may have PTSD from the car accidents I've had. Yeah. So that stuff really could mess you up. Man, I didn't never feel like that until I actually got into a car accident or ended up in the ditch. And on the way here, I was actually counting how many times I've been in a ditch. And it's been 3 times. The first time I went in the ditch, it was my girlfriend driving. My girlfriend was driving, and it was starting to snow shit. And she was driving, and when she slipped, she just punched on the brakes. And we all know that's a no-no when you're, especially if you're going at a fast rate. Like we're on the highway doing 65, 70. And she just did a little slip and she smashed on the brakes. So you already know we went for a whirl. And it was funny because my girlfriend in the back was like, "Hey, did y'all see the light? I promise you, it was like a light, and it was like a light, and then it was a plump of snow just said, poof." That's weird, but we wasn't that deep in the ditch, cuties. Mmm. Mmm. I would love to be in a jacuzzi right now. But yeah, she like punched on the brakes and we went, wee. So that happened, and we ended up paying like $100 some dollars, maybe $200 for a tow. We all pitched in, and the tow guy pulled us out the ditch. She didn't have any. I think maybe her door just had like a little scratch on it or something. There wasn't much damage because when he pulled us out the ditch, we kept on trucking. Yeah, we had to be at work. So this is back in my dancing days. But yeah, we had a whole several hour drive ahead of us after we went in the ditch. But after we went in the ditch, I took over. She was like, you drive, honey. And I drove all the way back. And I'm talking about, it was like a thrill. Like I was just gone. Now, I got 2 hands on the steering wheel. Just a nervous wreck. And I take my time. Aloha! How are you, Plate? Nice to see you today. It is a beautiful sunny Sunday. It's probably it's not even 20 degrees out there. For me, that's just uncomfortably cold. Like, I'm not gonna lie, excuse my language, guys, but when I go outside, I get pissed off. Like, this weather, it pisses me off. So, I'm like, I know. Guys, when I get about 40, I'm 38 now. When I'm 40, 41, I want to be out of Milwaukee. I just want to be out of the Midwest. I'm over it. I'm over the cold. If you ever had an opportunity to move from here, man, I just don't see how some people, I'm not going to say want to come back, because I know a lot of circumstances people do have to come back. You know, sometimes it's like you how do you say it? You bit off more than you can chew, something like that. So you have to be prepared and stay focused, you know, if you really want to make it and succeed moving out of state, you know, from or moving from your hometown rather. Moving from your hometown is a big deal, but they say a lot of people, you know, they say that's really what you should do, and it's life changing, you know, even getting away from family. Getting away from some family, they say it's like, you know, I don't know. Some people go, I didn't see people move out of state and just take off. They became a whole nother person. Like crazy. Like once they separated themselves from whatever that may have been holding them back, and it could be your own family. I'm talking about they went out of state, moved out of state, and you understand me, really, really came up and they damn near look like a whole nother person, feel me, like for real. So that's crazy. And that's the route I want to go. Like I would damn near reinvent myself. I think that's fun. But yeah, I'm over it, y'all. I'm over it. I'm trying to get like plate with the palm trees. Now once we get down on Christmas, like we got the big tree, they're gonna light up and um you know, just the scenery. I mean, it looks like Christmas already. My niece is raised in Florida, and I want her, did she experience the winter here? Maybe with her mom, maybe 1 year she did. But yeah, I was just like, how would that feel like, you know, going out in 80-degree weather and it's Christmas? I'm ready for it. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm gonna be just traumatized. I'm here for it. I'm ready. Yep, I have my Christmas tree lit with the windows open. With that nice southern breeze coming in. That's what I picture. Yeah, I'm just manifesting some things, guys, because I really do. I'm over it. I'm over it, man. And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, on the way here, man, it just, you know, it's just uneasy driving and slipping and sliding. You're on a highway. You got big ass trucks doing 80. You know, it's like, are you gonna smash into me? You know, because I'm doing like 50, 55 because I'm gonna stick to a speed limit where I feel like I'm in control and that if I do slip or slide, I can control it, you know? So I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I had to keep in communications with the person I rented the car from because I was almost 2 hours late. And I never do that. I never I'm always punctual. I try to be punctual, especially when it comes to business or with somebody else. I love to keep a clear name. My name, that's all we got is our name. So as far as that, and you know, and that's just with anything, with cars, with houses, probably everywhere I lived, I got my deposit back, and I never had rent issues, you know. So like, even with you know, if I want to get a place, you know, I would want my name to be good, you know, so that it won't be uh, a conspiracy or nothing against me. But yeah, I just try to keep a clean slate with everything I do. I pay my debts. You know, if I owe something, I try to pay it back. I don't borrow. You know, but that's one thing I don't borrow. When I'm saying debts, I'm talking about like my bills and stuff like that. But as far as like owing somebody, no, I will grind so hard. I will grind or I would struggle so hard before, I mean, I'm in a place where I don't even want to give someone the benefit of feeling like I mean, it's kind of messed up these days. with how, I don't know, even family, friends, close people, it's like, man, you know, nowadays people can't do nothing for you without talking about you or feeling like they got the upper on you, especially when it's a hidden jealousy maybe there or, you know. But yeah, I would grind. And yeah, I'm just not the type to I'm just not the type to really like ask and stuff like that. But I know closed mouth don't get fed. Now I know when to. I know when to. But on some occasions, you know, I wouldn't take advantage of it. You know, I would just, if I really need it, if I really, really like it, man, it's life and death or something like that. But I'm grateful enough to know that I'm gonna be okay. So I feel like with my faith is so strong, and so I don't worry, and because of me not worrying, I don't worry. I mean, it's like it's common sense. It's not science fiction. So yeah, I feel like money is energy. Everything is energy. Everything you want, you can obtain. If you can think it, you're already there. Yeah. The worst thing you could do is try to seek validation. The worst thing you should do is try to always, you know, plead your case or try to prove. Just do you. And when you do it, that speaks louder than anything that you can say or prove. So I'm more of a doer. Yeah. And I will like I am the type to like I will get low, kind of like disappear, and I love like popping out like reinventing yourself. And I feel like moving out of state, that's a really good time to do that. Yeah, all you got is you and time, and all you got is you. And it gives you the opportunity to meet new people. Damn, I want to meet new people. Yeah, I've been surrounded by, I realize I've been surrounded by, these are those fruit smiles from Walmart. I always get these. And I get the tangy ones. I don't know, are these tangy ones? I like the tangy ones. These might be the original. But yeah, if you know, you know. Fruit smiles from Walmart. But yeah, I feel like I've outgrew my surroundings, guys. I mean, who can relate? Don't, you know, it's so crazy because you're almost, I got in a place where I was like, why don't I feel like why do I feel like I'm, and I don't even want to sound like this. Like, for real, I feel like I'm bigger than the program. I feel like I'm dumbing myself down. And it is what it is. You know, forget all that humble stuff. You know when you're just surrounded by things that you just grew out of. And you wondering why you got this mixed feeling, or you're anxious, or when you're around certain people, you just don't, you ready to go right away, or you look at yourself and then you look around and you're the one that's really, I don't know, it's just a different look. I don't, and it's definitely me because I love everybody. Like, I don't look for people to be a certain way for me to hang out with them or be at a certain status or whatever. I'm definitely that type. So, but yeah, I'm about to be that type though. So I just need to surround myself with people, just more successful people, people that can open doors or lead me or motivate me into who I truly am. And I know, um, I just know I'm not at my fullest potential. And so when you're not at that, you always want to feel uneasy. And then when you're around people, and you feel like you're literally dumbing yourself down. Like, I don't care. I just grew out of that. You know, I've done my inner work, I've done my healing, and I've been through the fire, and I come back out, you know. So it's like, you can't even tell me nothing. Like, I'm just, Yeah, mentally, guys. And so you already know mentally is first. Once it's mentally, now you're physically, you're physically thriving. And you start getting blessings that, people don't even understand. Even you don't understand. It's like, what the hell? She just keeps going, right? And you just have to know and don't feel bad when you outgrew. Don't feel bad that you don't feel comfortable around people or doing things. It can be as simple as going out and you go out and you're like, man, I'm just not feeling this. Like, I'm not feeling the big, excuse me, the girls, they all want to smack each other's asses and nobody communicating with the guys or the competitive or everybody's on their phones and you're like, I don't want to do this. I'd rather be at home. And like they said too, those places are places for, a lot of lost people anyway. I know when I go in the clubs, and that's how I know I'm just so woke. Like I go in clubs and I literally see lost. I literally see lonely. I literally see seeking approval. I see it, I see pick me. I see, you know, it's just, my mind is just, I'm just past it. So, God, people wouldn't, believe it though. I am a big time loner. Like I like to be to myself. Yeah, I do. I'm a loner stoner. Yeah, I love just being myself. I love just building myself. I love learning and um, anything that makes me feel like my day, uh, something was done every day. Something was accomplished every day. Something was learned every day. Something was given every day. Just me being nice to my neighbors, giving them a nice smile, or doing, just recently I helped this young lady put air in her tire. She didn't know how to put air in her tire. Oh my gosh. I mean, my first mind was like, oh my God, how dumb could you be? But, like, I've been there, with cars. She was young. And she was like, yeah, I'm just trying to get to the oil change place, but I need air. And I'm looking at her tires like, I mean, you can make it. I knew where she was going. I was like, you can make it, but I get it. I'm like that with my car too, so. But yeah, I literally gave her a hug because I was just so nice to her. So that was cool. But yeah, that's what I said. Like, for me, that's a productive day. And of course, productive day is, you know, having some kind of income, multiple streams of income, utilizing yourself, utilizing how to make a dollar out here. So many ways. It's so many ways. So I talked to a few just Uber drivers. They're clocking, man, $1,500 to $3,000 a week, and that's a lot of work and dedication. But I mean, there's so many little hustles out here. Hell, now, just like with social media, what I'm doing now is people getting bank off just making videos, just being yourself. You can get paid. I know y'all see Peach McIntyre. She out getting paid just to promote these ladies' wigs and hair, which I feel like that is genius what she's doing, and it's so simple. But for me, I see where both parties are coming up. Like Peach is getting her money from these, hairstylists. And the hairstylists, if they gave Peach $500, I'm guessing they're gonna make that back from the exposure. So it's a win-win for us people, and that's what we really need to do, especially in our community. Um, coming together like that. That's really, and she really got eyes out on some very, very good hairstylists. Like she got some wigs done that I'm talking about. What lace? What lace? So yeah, I'm about ready to take a trip to Tampa or Florida and get my hair done. Yeah, so Just stuff like that. And that didn't take, she didn't have to get a degree or do years of study in school to do that. The girls making thousands of dollars a day, weeks, months. So that's just a motivation for anybody just to get out here. You can get it. It's too many ways. It's too many ways to get money, especially if you believe in yourself. And yeah, I mean, y'all see it. Y'all see it on the internet all the time. People that, I mean, people with very, very lack thereof talents or whatever. But, it could just be something about, it's people that like on TikTok. Oh my gosh. It's a guy that kind of, his name is, it's Pineapple something. Oh my God, his name is Pineapple something. And y'all, oh man, I don't want to talk about it because it's kind of discriminatory. It is, but it's something that makes you wake up and just, I don't know. Every time I hear him, when I see his videos, it's very inspiring, and it's very much us. I'm gonna say our community, the Black community, just it's like building us up and letting us know who we are. He does videos like that, and but he does it in a very comedic way. He has a real charming smile and a charismatic personality, and his delivery is just, man, it's everything. And yeah, that's a few content creators, especially on TikTok, that I'm like, they're really doing their thing, and they're just really talking about what we all feel or what we all thought about. I know you guys seen a meme or a TikTok or a YouTube short where that was just really relatable, and somebody said it and spoke out, and he was like, damn, yep. A lot of exposure's been coming up too, man. Like, people getting exposed left and right. I know y'all see that Diddy documentary. That is like that's the talk of the town right now. And man, I'm thinking of it as, is Diddy gonna get out of jail? Cause he definitely got a release date. But after this movie, I don't know, guys. After this movie, it's looking sad for Diddy. I don't know. Cause they're saying that he's definitely suspect to Pac and Biggie's deaths. And not he used Biggie's money to pay for it, the funeral. It don't get that no diabolical than that. Man, yeah, so I mean, it's already sad that Pac and Biggie is gone right now. Still to this day, I think about how and who would they be right now. I think about Aaliyah too. Aaliyah, yeah, like, man, who would she be right now? Or where would Whitney Houston be? Like, who would she be right now? Even though she did have like a habit and all that, would she have gotten clean, or just switched up, or would she just kept on going and kept making music but just whacked out? Y'all remember that when Whitney Houston was on stage and her hair was all twisted up and her mouth was all twisted up? Man, she loved her some Bobby Brown. That's some real love though. You can't knock it. Oh, they was getting high and making love. That's what they was doing. Yeah, y'all know. But I guess that's my rant for the day. I got a late start today, y'all. Usually I come in the morning, but I'm here. I'm really, really trying to be in attendance every day with the YouTube stuff. Yeah. It's another thing that they said with Diddy that came out that's crazy. Oh, it was something on Facebook. They showing the dude that Diddy was hiring to do the freak offs with Cassie. Let me know if y'all seen dude. Cause that is no. 50 Cent, man. I promise you, I love 50 Cent. I always did. I always love 50 Cent. Ever since I heard Mini Man, I promise you, I love 50 Cent. And he just, I mean, he kind of a bully, but it ain't, it's for the right. It's for the right, though. You know, Diddy should have never asked him to take him shopping. 50 is not with that shit. Even though I think all these men starting to be down low and tripped out nowadays. It's definitely something where these men don't really care for women these days. I don't know what that is, but maybe it's the end of the world. But yeah, y'all. 50 did his thing, I guess, on that tip. 50 know how to get a bag too. Speaking of people that know how to get to that money, 50, as far as the BMF and these, you know, Netflix documentary type deals, you already know he got a bag off that, off this Diddy stuff. So yeah, he's just getting a bag, exposing people and getting a bag off other people's life story. That's so smart. That's why I love 50 Cent. And that smile he had on his face when they was interviewing him about the movie, and it was like, come on, 50, what's going on? He just had that smile like, man, hey, it is what it is. Man, damn, these people expose themselves these days, exposing their hands, just talking too much. Just shut up, thinking you bigger than the program. Just sit down. All you doing is giving us a motherfucking show for you to be a clown. And we can't be down with that. Ain't that right, chat? So yeah, y'all about to get out the tub and put on some nice warm clothes. I'm so happy to be off that cold road, guys. It's cold outside. It's snowing. But I'm at home and I enjoy talking to you guys. Thanks for everybody that come in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you for people that come in and subscribe. I love you guys. Nice talking to you, big dog. CJ, thanks for coming. Plate, what up, what up? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. And the show must go on.